It is another big election night for the Republicans, while the Democrats are set to make their pitch directly to South Carolina voters.
Ryan Nobles joins us now live from Columbia, South Carolina. Ryan, what should be watching for tonight?
Well, Steve and Ursula, we're going to have to keep our eyes trained on two different states here tonight. Of course, in South Carolina, both Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders will participate in a CNN town hall where they'll answer questions directly from voters. Perhaps we'll find out if Sanders plans to take the South Carolina vote a little more seriously than he has up until this point. And in Nevada, we'll find out if Donald Trump's dominance of the Republican field will continue.
The Nevada caucuses.
Silver State Republicans will be picking their presidential candidate in tonight's Nevada caucuses. But will they give Donald Trump his third consecutive win?
You gotta vote, vote, vote!
Or select one of his two closest rivals, Senator Marco Rubio.
Today's an exciting day. It's an important day for the state.
Or Ted Cruz.
The men and women of Nevada have a bully pulpit, have a megaphone to speak to the country.
Both are struggling to knock him out of first place. The latest CNN ORC poll of likely Republican caucus goers in Nevada shows Donald Trump with a commanding lead over his rivals. Before the Republicans get a chance to vote, however, Hillary Clinton and Senator Bernie Sanders take the stage tonight in Columbia, South Carolina, for a CNN-sponsored town hall. This will be another chance to persuade voters ahead of Saturday's primary here in the Palmetto State. Sanders has a lot of ground to make up in South Carolina, trailing Clinton 56 to 38% in the latest CNN ORC poll. But at a campaign rally on the Virginia coast, Sanders says he's closing the gap with voters.
We started this campaign at 3% in the national polls. We've been closing that gap, and there was actually a poll that came out last week nationally which had us in the lead.
And we've heard so much about the type of tough politics that we see here in South Carolina, so I wanted to see just how far that extends. We've been spending a lot of time here on the campus of the University of South Carolina. And Steve and Ursula, I actually found out that their student government election here was actually pretty intense. So I tried to find out some more information about that. We have a special digital piece that you can find only on ksat.com where I look into that. And of course, Steve and Ursula, as you know, I'm a former student government president at a college myself, so who better to investigate this than yours?
Absolutely. From the inside and the outside of this issue. Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad you got to the bottom of that. All right. Bernie Sanders picked up an endorsement that could play well for him as he works to appeal to the African-American vote, especially in states like South Carolina.
Yeah, that's right. This is an area where Sanders has struggled. Frankly, he is trailing pretty badly here in South Carolina when it comes to the African-American vote, which is really important, maybe as much as 60% of the Democratic vote. But he got a pretty high-profile endorsement this week, director Spike Lee. Listen to this radio ad that Spike cut for Bernie.
Wake up, South Carolina. This is your dude, Spike Lee. I'm officially endorsing my brother, Bernie Sanders.
So hopefully Sanders is hoping that allows him to at least cut into a little bit of that lead that Hillary Clinton currently holds. Of course, she has her own high-profile endorsement. She has an ad running right now with Morgan Freeman.